It was a hot summer afternoon, and best friends Mia and Ben were sitting in Mia's kitchen, trying to stay cool. They had already built pillow forts, played board games, and even attempted to bake cookies, but the heat was unbearable. "If only we could jump into a giant bowl of ice cream," Mia sighed, pressing an ice cube to her forehead. Ben laughed. "Imagine living on a planet made of ice cream." As they giggled at the thought, Mia opened the freezer to grab some popsicles. But when she pulled the freezer door open, a strange swirl of light appeared inside. The light shimmered and grew until it formed a swirling portal. Mia, your freezer is glowing," Ben said, his eyes wide. "What is that?" Mia whispered. Before they could think, a cold gust of wind whooshed out, pulling them closer. With a yelp, they tumbled into the portal and landed with a soft splat on something cold and sticky. When they opened their eyes, they couldn't believe what they saw. They were surrounded by rolling hills of ice cream in every flavor imaginable. Rivers of caramel and fudge crisscrossed the landscape, and giant candy canes sprouted from the ground like trees. The air smelled sweet, like a never-ending dessert. "Ben, is this real?" Mia asked, scooping a handful of mint chocolate chip from the ground and tasting it. "It is real." Ben grinned and took a bite of a nearby waffle cone bush. As they explored, they noticed tiny creatures made of sprinkles hopping around. A marshmallow cloud floated by, and gummy bears marched in neat rows, carrying jelly bean tools. It was a magical, delicious paradise. But their excitement was cut short by a loud rumble. They turned to see a towering chocolate volcano in the distance, its peak bubbling with hot fudge. "That doesn't look good," Ben said, pointing to the volcano. Suddenly, a sprinkle creature hopped up to them, chittering anxiously. Though they couldn't understand its words, it was clear the creature was trying to warn them. The chocolate volcano was about to erupt. The sprinkle creature led Mia and Ben to a candy castle made of gumdrops and licorice. Inside, the castle's ruler, a regal queen made entirely of strawberry ice cream, greeted them. "Thank you for coming," the ice cream queen said. "Our planet is in great danger. If the chocolate volcano erupts, the hot fudge will destroy everything. We need your help to stop it." "Us?" Mia said, surprised. "But how can we stop a volcano?" The queen handed them a glowing ice crystal. "This crystal can freeze the volcano and stop the eruption, but it must be placed at the very top. You two are brave and quick, I believe you can do it." Ben looked at Mia and nodded. "We'll do it." The sprinkle creature, now their guide, led them toward the volcano. They crossed a marshmallow swamp, climbed a rocky path made of cookie crumbs, and swung across a licorice rope bridge. Each step brought them closer to the bubbling volcano, and the heat grew more intense. Finally, they reached the base of the volcano. The ground trembled as globs of hot fudge bubbled and oozed from the sides. "We have to hurry," Mia said, clutching the ice crystal tightly. The climb was slippery and steep, but the sprinkle creature showed them the safest path. Ben used a candy cane as a walking stick, and Mia used the crystal's cool glow to guide them. When they reached the top, they saw the volcano's molten center, swirling with thick, bubbling fudge. "Now what?" Ben asked, wiping sweat from his forehead. "We throw the crystal in," Mia said.